you've got to understand that you've got to challenge the patriarchy of an oppressive culture. Why do I single that out? It's Mother's Day. A lot of our mothers have to deal with a lot of trauma. Black mothers still don't get their just due. They get demonized as welfare queens. They get dismissed and marginalized as women who are standing in the way. But without black mothers and white mothers and yellow and red and brown mothers, we wouldn't even be here today.
There you go.
We ought to remember that patriarchy can have vicious consequences. If you're a real man, you shouldn't be scared of a real woman.
Ooh. All right.
Yes. Real men ain't mad at real women. Because your manhood ain't about your muscles.
Come on.
Your manhood ain't about your bass voice. Your manhood ain't about how tall you are. Your manhood is in your ability to love and affirm your family and to embrace the vulnerable and stand tall upon the principles of love. So men are viciously treated by patriarchy too, trying to outdo each other, trying to show who's the biggest and baddest, and then we end up murdering each other and hurting each other and dogging each other in reputation. We can't even affirm each other as men because we are so involved in a corrosive competition, we can't affirm the beauty of the next brother.
All right.
You ought to learn to do that. If God gave somebody else a gift, it ain't taking nothing away from you.
Come on, there you go.
Do what God gave you. Express the genius of your own soul and spirit, and God will lift you up. If you are faithful to what God gave you, you ain't got to be a Xerox of nobody else.
Woo! All right.
You ain't got to retweet nobody else. Tweet yourself. Then I say to us, we got to love our women. We got to love our women because they are the wombs from which we have emerged. They are the beautiful standards by which we understand God has blessed us. We are the basis in our community of appreciating those women because those women have sacrificed to make it possible to do what we do. We love our fathers because we know they are there, standard and strong, standing tall and affirming. But on this Mother's Day, we must acknowledge that the women in our lives deserve to be respected and deserve to be celebrated and deserve to be embraced.
All right.
Now, back in my day, we had some songs. I know y'all got songs too. I know Jay said